The pandemic has really changed the landscape of L&D. What are some of the changes that you've seen over the last several months?
From a learning and development perspective, organizations are having to look at how they can use training and create a culture of learning within their companies as a way to not only reskill or upskill their existing staff, but also using learning and development as a retention mechanism and increasing the satisfaction of their employees and their professional development of their employees within their company so that they can continuously grow and skill themselves and stay on top of a technology that's moving rapidly. So that need was always there. And then you introduce the pandemic on top of it. And a lot of customers have been having to think about how can we continue to provide a nurturing learning environment for our professionals remotely and digitally by leveraging new modalities without losing our pace of innovation and keeping our business running. There's a recent ESG research insight study where 96% of IT decision makers surveyed agreed that AWS certifications improved retention of their staff. And so this becomes interesting when you think about, well, if I've already hired you and you're doing the job, why do I need to get you certified? What difference does it really make? You're already in the role. And it turns out creating a learning and development culture focused on development and learning within your company actually becomes a retention mechanism and an employee satisfaction mechanism. And that becoming a talent attractor that's known for giving your people the opportunity to develop themselves and pick up industry validated credentials like an AWS certification actually helps you retain those employees. Conversely, 62% of IT professionals report that growth and development opportunities were the biggest reasons why they changed employers. So that's pretty telling. So not only does allowing your people to learn and develop internally and get certifications and grow themselves become a retention mechanism, it's also a significant driver in why employees choose to leave. And so we've seen companies like National Australia Bank that have become a talent attractor by creating a culture of learning and celebrating and rewarding learning that occurs and certifications. And so they've created mechanisms where employees who get certifications, can wear a distinctive piece of clothing one day a week, for example. Sounds, like it wouldn't be a big deal, but it becomes a big deal. And if you create a culture that celebrates things like certifications and course completions and learning of new skills, the word gets around and you become a career destination for people to go to and enhance their career. It also engenders and creates loyalty and retention. And then when you mix that by having a diverse workforce in terms of a mix of entry-level, mid, and professional people that can mentor the learners at lower levels, you really get a nice flywheel of improvement around creating this culture of learning, becoming a career destination instead of someplace that employees want to depart because they feel like they can't grow themselves in their career. So those are the kind of things that we would recommend from a learning and development perspective and the kind of impact they can have on employee retention and productivity.
Yeah. So certainly there is a direct tie to L&D and the bottom line.
Yeah, we absolutely. These kind of skills and accelerating the development of these skills, the longer you can keep employees that understand your corporate culture and understand the business that you're in, the more efficient you will become. If you're constantly turning over employees and you're not the kind of career destination stop that employees are seeking, you'll never get the added benefit of retaining employees who are skilled. And by creating an environment where they can pick up new skills, these are people who deeply understand your corporate culture, your business, and you're skilling them on new technologies. they're the ones that can help advance your consumption, adoption, and ability to leverage these new technologies much faster.